Okay, so with regards to our new app launch, our head of branch manager is here with us today and she will clarify some questions regarding the impact on her branch and how this will impact her day and her staff's everyday work.
Hi, I'm Hélène, head of branch manager of Performance Bank.
So, Helen, can you explain to us a little bit more about the major changes that your branch will experience through this app launch?
Yes. So I think the most noticeable difference will be the day-to-day interaction with customers coming in. We used to be the eyes and ears of the customers, and now this will mainly be communicated through the application. So we will lose that face-to-face interaction. This will also mean that some remote offices, which might have less business, will need to shut down. Further, this will mean that we will change the way that we will do business. We used to assist the customers with their day-to-day banking, such as insurance and credits. And our staff's commission was heavily dependent on this. We have to consider the structure of this reward system.
So, how serious would you say that these changes are to you and your staff?
We will feel the impact of the changes straight away in two main aspects. So the first main aspect for the staff, it may impact the way the makes the commission as it used to be based on over-the-counter offers. Now commission will mainly be based on guiding people to use the same services online. For example, when buying an insurance online, we will give our customer a voucher by putting in the name of the person we assisted them. Additionally, the customer will get a notification where they are asked to rate their experience, and this rating will also work towards their overall rating and score. The second point, the critical impact will be downsizing. It's inevitable to avoid with this big switch to online usage to keep all the current branches, but we will offer all our current workers free solution to this. The first solution, it's relocate staff. Relocate staff to another position within the same branch by offering further training. The other option is relocate to another branches or the back office. And finally, to make redundant yearly with good bonus and a 1 year pay. And for those people working at our remote offices that might have difficulty finding similar jobs, our HR department will provide specific assistance to help them find new work for up to 6 months.
Okay, so when you've been talking to the staff about this, how have they reacted?
Of course, it has been some concerns so far amongst the staff, and this is mainly about the possibility of shutting down offices and maybe having to let people go as well as their potential loss of commission. However, we already presented the solutions to decrease the concern and are keeping them well informed by weekly meetings to discuss any changes and also offer them consultation with which individual to discuss their career paths to make them feel secure about their future. Furthermore, we are also working with the union for the bank to finding solutions which are suitable for all parties.
And if we look at the processes, what processes are likely to change for you and for your staff?
The main process is the day-to-day banking, with customers now performing most of their everyday banking online. We will focus on having more high-qualitative meetings and how we gather information together.
Okay, so can you tell me a little bit more about how that will happen?
We'll offer our customers meetings at our branches for the bigger decisions in their life, such as mortgages and private investment. This will mean that most of our customer interaction will be scheduled instead of drop-in appointment, and it will be easier for us to anticipate the workflow and also to distribute it. We also work on steering people towards online booking of our meetings, so part of our changing process will be focused on training staff for personal banking, as well as communication, the new way of banking to the customer. For example, the new application means that customers will be able to check in via the application for an appointment, which means that we can allocate it from desk staff to personal banking instead. We will also change the process of gathering information from our customers, which will be done online. As a result, one staff member at each branch will be providing customers help on how to use the online service if they are experiencing difficulty, and they are welcome to come.
Okay, so if we look at the risks, what are the main risks that you can see that we're facing with this change so far?
The main risk, we have the first main risk is staff leaving before the change has happened, out of fear of what might happen to their jobs. The second one is skilled staff. Skilled staff in some areas that can't be relocated. And the last one, and that any issues of the application will be directly faced by us and our staff, as we are the face towards the customers.
Okay, so in regards of what kind of support and training that we can offer our staff, what will we be looking at to facilitate these changes?
We can mention individual career meeting with HR and the branch manager. We can also mention training to follow the IT change. So the third one can be training for a new position within the company. Weekly staff meetings, and maybe we can also continue contact with the union.
Yeah, that's great. And finally, can you talk to us a little bit about the benefits these changes will have and how you think that these will impact the employees at the branches?
So first of all, we see that as an opportunity for our staff to pursue other higher goals within the bank, such as personal banker. We can also tailor the training to the specific needs of our branch. We can also save time, which can be used to high qualitative meetings, not having to add all the information manually. Our staff will get higher competence. And finally, this will create a good feeling that we will look after our staff, such as productivity, well-being, and motivation.
Okay, great. Thank you so much, Helen.
Thank you, Kesa.